Okay, we're back here. Hopefully, there was no hiccup in the broadcast at all. Chat room, if you're still with us, thanks.
I
We
don't know. Chat's still not working, so we can't help you out on this end.
Just
okay.
sitting here
Well,
with the
okay. Well, chat room, if you could let us know if there was a small little hiccup in the broadcast or not. Sometimes Spreaker compensates for this, so maybe there may not have been a break in there or not. I don't know. All I know is my timer is reset it back to 3 hours. So, but anyways, but continuing on, this is let's just kind of wrap things up here. We got about 20 minutes left in the show, believe it or not. Now, uh, the resistance movement or the patriot movement. What do you guys what do you guys think, or what do you call it? The resistance movement or the patriot movement?
resistance makes us sound more like terrorists, according to Obama's definition. I would definitely class ourselves as patriots. We're standing true to the Constitution and what the framers originally intended it to mean. And to me, that's a patriot.
Okay, so you call it the patriot movement.
That is correct.
See, I'm a little biased. I always call it the resistance movement just because of the show, The Resistance. So,
It sounds so good, so
well, in a sense, it is a resistance. I mean, we the people finally, I guess it, just took our Second Amendment to be on the chopping block for us to grow a pair and say, whoa, 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 wait a second here. Let's back the truck up here. Okay, no. First, we got some changes here because obviously, this isn't new. This is something that's been going on for a while, at least for the last 12 years, at
it's just
least.
got seriously worse than it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, and we the people. I mean, we've been sitting back, and we've been holding our tongue, hoping for the next great election, for some politician to come in and change it and actually speak for us. Well, that's not happening. I mean, yes, you got Rand Paul up there that did a 13-hour filibuster, and
God bless him.
well, you say God bless him, but he also voted for the NDAA in 2013. He actually voted for it.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, and that's why I tell people, don't be so quick to put Rand Paul on this hero pedestal or anything like that. I mean, don't put him on the pedestal just yet because his past. I mean, yeah, he's all for and it could be that he had change your heart, change your mind, and he's gone full libertarian. That could very well be. If that's the fact, then great, good for him. But he has voted for the National Defense Authorization Act, and he did it in 2013. So that's why when I see him filibustering and asking these questions and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, are you trying to score brownie points or something? And that's why I'm kind of wondering if anyone knows this, but I mean, is he up for re-election come 2014?
I
I'm
haven't
not.
heard anything.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Let me ask you. What did you think about him winning the CPAC straw poll vote?
I didn't. I didn't find it. It was uh, wasn't too surprising. Because I do know. The public is, behind him and everything, and that God, what is it? Everyone's behind him, and because of the filibuster, has gained him even more support. Now, what I'm seeing here, coming down the road here as well, because the Senate and Congress are asking, and they're not getting an answer from Department of Homeland Security. They're actually asking, finally, about time, they're asking, why are you buying these billions of rounds of ammunition, millions of which are hollow points? Why are you buying so much ammunition? And DHS, or Department of Homeland Security, is refusing to answer it. So I see another filibuster coming up here on the next Senate vote, just so Congress can get those answers. I mean, our Senate is supposed to have top level clearance, or classified clearance. And so, at least our senators can see what our tax dollars are being used for and stuff like that. And now our Senate doesn't even have the power. I mean, they can't even see documents anymore because it's been classified by the White House.
So what are they voting on? I mean, they had a bill that came through for a couple billion rounds of ammunition.
No.
What are they? Oh, they're just sign it and know what it's used for?
No, see, that's the
What
thing.
about all this military vehicles they're getting, these tanks and these freaking fuel haulers and military being seen in neighborhoods? I mean, what the heck's going on? Really, all those UN vehicles we told y'all about earlier. I mean, what's up with all this stuff?
Right. Well,
what's the big question? The media is hiding the freaking problem right from us, and we're looking right over it.
right. Well, and to answer your question here, JJ, there was no bill that was passed that gave them money to do it. This is just money, funds that are normally given to Homeland Security, and they're spending it on ammunition, armored troop vehicles. I mean, if you've seen some of these, go onto YouTube and just type in DHS tank or DHS troop carrier. There's actually a video out of Santa Fe, New Mexico, showing one of these, and my God, I mean, it looks like this vehicle looks like it should be in Afghanistan. I mean, it's got gun portholes. It's got 6-inch thick glass. I mean, armor piercing armor, or anti-armor piercing armor. It can carry up to 12, 14 agents in there at a time, and this thing is like a tank on steroids. But take a look at it. I know on our Facebook page we posted a few links to the video and to pictures of it as well. Just go to facebook.com/ResistanceUSA. So let me, last 15 minutes here, guys. Let me just kind of get your final thoughts on where we're going in this country. Do you have any suggestions or plans on how to get us out of here, or get us out of this situation? Do we go to an armed conflict? Because one of the goals here at the Resistance is getting ideas together and collaborating to see what will work and what won't work. I know one Facebook page out there is actually calling for an armed march on Washington, D.C. I say that's not going to work, but
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to work. We all need to get together and communicate.
Exactly.
Work one.
Well, and that's what that's what we're trying to have the Resistance do, is kind of be that outlet where people can bring ideas in. So, Rick, Christina, let me ask you. I mean, you guys are creators of We Want Our Freedoms Back. Any ideas or suggestions that have come through on where we might be going or how the heck we get out of here?
We're going for a civil war. I know that.
It's
Okay.
looking like that.
Um,
As bad as it is to say it, that kind of looks like the direction we're going, unless we can actually come up with hard evidence of some sort to have MPs march straight into D.C. and arrest Obama for treason and forcibly remove him from office, because it doesn't seem that anything else that we bring up is mattering.
We're not even being heard is the thing. I mean, there's so many people out there that have so many opinions, and we hear so much on our page, and we get so many links. It's communication, like Eric said, communication. Work together. Everybody's got different opinions. Everybody needs to get together, put their opinions together. How to get out of this is we don't even know right now. It's like the peaceful thing has just gone out the air. It's just go with the flow and everybody work together. I mean, we need to. And we're moving from here to Utah within a month, and we've got a lot of people down there that have got our backs, and we're going to join up with them, and the more people we get, the better it is.
Okay.
And if impeaching Obama would actually make a difference, that'd be great. But would we really get any change that we want with him removed? We touched on that with the president thing you were talking about in the last 12 years. It doesn't matter who we have as a leader in there. We're going down the same freaking road anyway. And that's why I said it doesn't look like we're going to have anything aside from an armed conflict at some point in the future. And that being the case, prepare and be aware.
Give me liberty or give me death.
There you go. Okay. Now, Drew, I know you're going to be, well, actually first, sorry, Drew, real quick, want to just see this on our wall here, on the resistance wall here on Spreaker. Robert Tate III says he is in the house. Welcome to the show there, Robert. I hope you're enjoying everything. Quick shout out to Robert there. Now, Drew, let me ask you, I know you're going to be hosting a show here on Spreaker called The Think Tank coming up in April, I believe. And I don't know how serious you're going to get on these issues, but let me just ask you, where do you think we're heading? Is there some way to get out of it? Is there still some hope, or what do you think?
I think there's hope, and I really hope that we don't become, or we don't head in the direction of violence. I think it would disrupt a lot of lives and cause greater harm in terms of our economy that's already in the toilet.
Yeah.
But I think that the real issue right now, it's scary, is that we are so, with gun control, with mental illness, with the sequestration, with everything going on within our borders right now, we are so caught up in our differences domestically that we're not even paying attention to what's going on outside our borders and what's going on in the world around us. I mean, if you've seen the news in the last 2 weeks, it turns out North Korea is now 10 years ahead of what we predicted they would be in terms of their ballistic and nuclear capabilities. They now have, just been revealed in the last week that they not only have a miniaturized warhead that they can mount on an ICBM, but they also now have a fleet of mobile ICBMs that have the range to hit at least the Western United States. Yeah. And no one is bringing a lot of attention to that other than, maybe a day and a half in the mainstream media. Then they go back to sequestration.
I know.
I mean, this is scary. I mean, they are not as stable a regime in terms of how they run things like the Soviet Union was, to a certain degree. This is 1962 all over again. And I don't think this issue is getting the attention that it deserves because we're so caught up in our internal affairs.
Well, and I know why you're saying 1962, Cuban Missile Crisis, and yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, North Korea has already said the heck with the armistice agreement. They're I saw an article just today that they're in air raid mode. They're mobilizing troops and everything, and something big's going to happen. And,
yeah, they ramped up the alert status at Anderson Air Force Base in Guam too. So I mean, they're on high alert over there.
Oh, and I'm sure over in Seoul, South Korea, they must be on high alert as well. Yeah. And and as well as the naval base in Pearl Harbor, I'm sure they're on high alert as well. But yeah,
Yeah, Elmendorf and Alaska too.